Cry Freedom Soundbite number 50. Monday, the 12th of February 2018. To be or not to be, there lies the most important question ever. And hey, number 50, wow, can't believe I've done 50 of these things. Been having a lot of very strange dreams recently, and things seem to be formulating in my head from nowhere, and it's all very strange, but I know there's very strange things afoot anyway, so I'm not really worrying about it too much. My sleep pattern seems to have changed. I seem to be lying awake or doing stuff until kind of 3-4 in the morning, and then finally sort of nodding off 4-5ish, and then having these really vivid, and they almost feel like half dreams because I'm still conscious of being kind of awake. It's very odd. Sort of between 4 and 6, 7, 8 o'clock. It's almost like, it feels like I'm being told things and shown things, and we're always shown things in dreams, I know that, so it's nothing new, but it feels more highlighted, and I don't know, I sound like an idiot ranting on, but I'm just telling you how it is, really. Last night, or this morning I should say, I was having these dreams, and I won't go into detail, but the overriding message that I was getting through these dreams was that people are so close-minded, and it's like I'm in these situations where there's people around me, and I'm all excited about something, or trying to do something, or trying to show something, and people are sort of like dampening me down. That's what it's like in these dreams, and I'm being kind of told, you know, you're being a fool, or you're being too whatever. And it's constantly coming at me, this, and I think it's just a sign to sort of make me see that there are still so many people out there that you can't reach with a lot of the things that a lot of us look at, because they just can't take it in. It won't register on their brain, because, and I'm not looking down on that. I'm not saying that as some sort of superior being. I'm saying it just because it's a gradual process, as with all things. It has to be, and you get used to this discernment, this looking at things in a different way, this open-mindedness over a number of years, which obviously I have, and many of us have. And you can't expect someone to suddenly change in the click of a finger from being completely in a system and going along with it to suddenly getting things and seeing things in an instant. It's never going to work like that, and as we know, and quite often it does take some sort of traumatic situation to make people finally, you know, pull out. It's like a wake up, it's like a big shake to shake them up and get them to see, come on, open your bloody eyes and look. And you can't force any of this stuff, and I don't mean it in that way. It has to be done as and when. Anyway, let's play a game with me, and this is called the What If game, okay? So, here we go. What if this reality is so mind-blowingly different from anything you have ever even remotely considered that to know the truth would just knock you into another dimension completely? What if the world, this existence, this planet, this reality was neither flat nor globe? What if it was something in the middle? And I'm thinking sort of kind of planetarium type thing here, with a flat base and a domed top. And what if this planetarium is used as a gigantic virtual reality holographic deck? And what if, instead of putting on some sort of helmet, headgear to be able to play in this game, what if the whole of your body is a biological unit specifically designed to interact and work within this virtual reality? And what if cloning has been around for a long, long time, and that's what we all come from, and the biological unit is the cloning unit, and what we have been told about the progression with science with regards to this area is so out of date you just wouldn't be able to take it in unless you've already thought this way? What if there are some biological units out there that are pre-programmed and part of the game that you're supposed to deliberately interact with and take clues from, and it's all down to your discernment and your path as to which bits of information you take in? What if some of the biological units are much more aware of the whole game, and possibly come back with memories and have risen through the levels of play to positions where they can choose these kind of authoritative positions that actually interact and become a major part of the game. And what if it has to be the way it is with so-called evil afoot? Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be the game that is needed, for whatever reason the game is needed. And what if your higher conscious being is actually something more like the Matrix, where you're sitting up there with something plugged in and you're partaking in this game that obviously isn't just a quick, let's have a quick game. It's a very long drawn out game of life. And what if when you start to see things in a slightly different way and you start to look outside and you start to have a little bit more faith in your own power, once you develop the skills and the knowledge within this game, what if you're then able to make things happen that other people can't, that some people would possibly call miracles or intuition or psychic abilities? What if you're able to do those things because you're more aware of what is being done? What if the people that have these experiences where they have almost dreamlike experiences of being taken, what they are led to believe is on an alien ship where things are done to them, what if that is part of this game and you have to be taken back, or it is just you remembering a time when you sort of reawake and modifications are made, shall we say, for whatever reason? And these are all things that have been coming to me lately, taken from all sorts of other information, and it's just, it is mindfuck, obviously, because it's just kind of so out there that most people would just, again, probably lock me up. But I've reached this, and again, I think this is all part of it, you reach a stage where nothing would shock you, and you can actually visualise, you can surmise, you can theorise, you can visualise, you can put together any scenario in your head without actually throwing it totally out the box, because you come to the stage where you realise just about anything and everything is possible. What if this game is run on a cycle of a culmination of a certain number of years over a long period of time, where you have to come back and come back and come back, or don't have to even, maybe it's a choice. You decide to come back in different places, in different bodies, in different situations, in different levels of hardship, all to gather this knowledge that you know can't really hurt you because you always go back to a certain place, but you choose to experience that excitement and thrill and adrenaline and everything that this life is. What if that is why this planet is beautiful as well as evil, because you know that you can enjoy that beauty very much too? But what if you know that you do have to experience and be aware of that evil to make yourself into a better person and reach a greater level in the whole game of life? What if every time you reach a milestone of understanding, a little bell goes off somewhere and you're automatically given more points and more chances and more opportunities? What if? It's just quite... These are my wearings of thought at the moment, and it's quite an interesting proposition, isn't it? And it would fit in with quite a few things, and one to ponder on quite a lot more, I think, and I definitely will do that. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope people don't think I'm a complete lunatic. They probably do, but I don't care, quite frankly, because I have to express myself at this moment, and I think we all do. And this is what's so important about this time. It's all about expression and sharing and coming to grips with whatever together. That's how I feel, and that's how I shall progress for now. What if everything that we're told about the whole universe being about numbers and Fibonacci and all of these things that create every single thing around us, the spiral, the Fibonacci spiral, everything, all of it, what if all of that is some kind of matrix program, hence the numbers, that it has been designed by a far superior, higher intelligence, well, not necessarily superior, but more technologically advanced people that are able to combine biology with technology, AI, the whole AI thing. What if AI has been around for a long time and we're all part of it, and these little things are sneaking in about all of this now to sort of try and enlighten us a little bit more and gradually reprogram us with this information or understanding? What if, as I say, we are the most sophisticated ever biological units that have been created for this sole purpose of coming to this plane and experiencing all these experiences in life and path and road and learning curve? What if the people that have done all of this are not necessarily evil, or not necessarily good, but a mixture of the two? What if, as has been said so many times, we are all part of some massive, great big, massive experiment of understanding and behaviour? What if this is a great big fishbowl that's being watched by entities from everywhere, and we are the television of the universe? What if every time we see a sequence of numbers, as many of us have and continue to see a certain frequency of numbers, that is a sort of message or bonus or level upgrade within the game, and it's proof that you're playing in a right direction of some kind? What if this game that lasts for a number of pre-orchestrated years, if you want to call it years, and it goes through the same sort of type of evolution every time, basically from almost like caveman type start to the technological kind of mixed up mess it ends up being, and that is all part of it. And then when that happens, and when more and more people are actually starting to see quite a lot of things, then the game has to end, because it could not continue, because it wouldn't be the game anymore if people realised what was happening, and it would cause a mass kind of panic almost within the programme. And so because of that, it has to be reset. Yes, indeed, what if? So I'll leave you with that whilst I think along all sorts of lines further. I think the most important thing to say about all of this is that it can't be about fear. We have to, whatever anything is now, we have to just go with it and lose the fear and just try and enjoy it a bit, I suppose. And I know that's hard, because it looks like there's a lot of suffering going on out there. Of course it does, and I feel that, and we all feel that, and that's part of it. And I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to trivialise that by talking about a game, but it's just a scenario of being that, you know, why are we here? What's it all about? What's the point? Etc, etc. How can you not sometimes think these type of things? And again, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing to think, it's just a thing to think with an open mind. Okay?